Hey, what's up, you guys? Today I'll be getting a chest tattoo to cover my scars from top surgery. As most of you guys know, I am female to male transgender, so I had top surgery to get rid of the breast tissue that I had previously. This month, coming up in this June, will be my 3-year mark from my top surgery. So I wanted to get my top surgery scars covered. So I wanted to do a little video about showing you guys this numbing cream that I bought for the tattoo itself for my scar area. I have so many tattoos over my body and I've never used numbing cream before, so this is the first time. I just figured I might as well try it for the scar tissue because I didn't want to be in a lot of pain for a lot of hours. Today I think our session is just gonna be line work. I'm getting a big piece on my chest, so it'll be a lot of line work to do. So I bought this, it's called Numb 520. It's 5% lidocaine. I got it on Amazon. Topical cream. That's what it looks like. So it's actually really small. I'm not sure how much I'm going to put, but I read in the comments that this lasts maybe like 1 or 2 times. So I do have this. I have gloves to put it on so it doesn't get on my hand. And then I have this saran wrap. I had already cut off a piece, but this is the saran wrap I'm using. So I'm going to go ahead and put a glove on. So what I read in the instructions, or not necessarily instructions, because this isn't specifically made for tattoos, but in the comments of the reviews from Amazon was that it worked really well and they didn't have that much pain. They started to feel pain more to like the end of their session, maybe after like 4 or 5 hours. But sometimes your tattoo artists, depending on what they recommend or what they prefer, they do allow you to reapply numbing cream. You will have to take like a short break and let it dry for 20 to 40 minutes. Or sometimes tattoo artists have their own numbing spray that they can use once they started tattooing. So that's also another option. So basically, during the reviews that I was reading, most people said that they put it on 2 hours prior to the tattoo. Right now it's about 10:30 a.m. and my tattoo's at 12, so I am like a little bit less than 2 hours. But I know my artist, and when I get there at 12, we normally don't start tattooing till around 1 o'clock because he still has to put the line work on and stuff like that. So I'm still having I still have quite a bit of time before I get there. I plan to put this on now. Currently, right now, just over my scar area, and then wrap it, and then right before I leave, I'll probably put it on a more wide area on my chest to cover more of the area, not just my scars. Wrap it again, and then when I get to the tattoo shop, I will rinse it off so that the stencil can go on, and then he can shave my chest. So I'll go ahead and put this on for you guys. So as you can see here, my scars go pretty far back, and this is a little bit of the extra fat that was left over. My surgeon actually never did the liposuction, so there's a little bit left over, but I'm hoping working out and losing weight will kind of get rid of that. Or just the tattoo in general, kind of like covering it, masking it. So I'm just gonna put a little bit over the scar area for now, since I will be adding more later. I just wanna make sure that this area gets really saturated with multiple applications, because this is the only part that I'm really worried about hurting. I'm not sure that he's gonna go all the way back here just yet, but just in case. And then you're just supposed to wrap this around. I'm just going to fold it in half long ways so it doesn't take up a lot of space. So there it is. And then I'll come back and check in with you guys when it's time to put on the other application. Hey guys, so it's the next day after my tattoo session. Because the piece was so large, he was only able to do the line work as you saw in the photo previously. So I plan to go back 1 to 2 more times to get that piece shaded and then shading around it to cover more of the scar area. After the tattoo, he cleaned me up and he put Sanoderm on my tattoo. It's basically like a thin plastic sticker type thing. So I'm basically going to show you guys how to take it off and then go over aftercare instructions for the tattoo itself. So I haven't been able to do anything with it since the tattoo. I'll show you guys. So it actually goes a lot lower than I thought it would. But as you can see, there's like this plastic, clear plastic on it. Basically keeping all the blood and everything on the inside. And it helps heal the tattoo faster. So I was to wear this for 24 hours, take it off, and then take care of it as normal. Basically, which just means washing it with this Dial Gold antibacterial soap. If you don't have this, really just any non-scented soap would work. And then also too, to put Aquaphor on it once or twice a day, or whenever you see that it gets dry, or any unscented lotion. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off for you guys. He told me to start from the bottom and then kind of pull it and work its way up. Okay, finally got it. And he did shave my chest, so hopefully there aren't a lot of hairs that get caught, because that would definitely hurt really bad. Ooh. I've never been waxed before, but this definitely feels like I'm getting waxed. And because the tattoo was so large, there's several of these pieces on here kind of like overlapping each other. Ooh, it's definitely rough around the nipple area. And it sucks because this whole nipple is covered. So that'll be interesting. Feels like I'm pulling my skin off. Watch my whole nipple come off. Oh, that hurts. Oh. Let's save that for last. So luckily, because it's just line work, he did not give me more to put on after this. I'm just supposed to heal it normal. Sometimes they want you to keep it on for a day and then reapply and then keep that one on for like 3 or 4 days. If you have like shading and stuff. But because I don't, he said just one time would be fine. Okay, so it's almost done. There's just this little part left, starting from my nipple up. And yeah. So now it's just on my nipple. Ooh. Yeah, that's definitely rough. My nipples are pretty sensitive, and I'm kind of surprised because I feel like I normally don't have this much feeling in them. I'm gonna see if I can use a little bit of rubbing alcohol to see if I can get this off. So I have some acetone right here. I use this for my artwork and stuff, and then just a Q-tip. Don't want a lot because I don't want it to get on the tattoo. I'm just gonna put it a little bit on the nipple to see if it can get rid of some of the sticky residue. It's definitely helping. Yeah, this is definitely helping. And I'm definitely glad I did this instead of trying to pull it off. That definitely, I think, would have irritated the nipple. I honestly felt like it was gonna come off. Cool. So there it is. So now I'm going to hop in the shower, and then I'll show you guys my routine when cleaning tattoos. When it comes to showering after a tattoo, I definitely would recommend cold water. Sometimes just the touch of the water can definitely hurt the skin. So I put the water kind of like warm to cold. And here I have the Dial soap, just getting a little wet. And then make sure to rub the tattoo. Get it all over. Sometimes you'll have like dry blood or some leftover ink coming out. So I'll do this like 2 or 3 times and then rinse off the soap. Do it again. The soap smells pretty good and it doesn't irritate the skin. Just make sure to get it fully coated. Next, make sure you get all the soap off. And then once out of the shower, we will pat dry and put the Aquaphor on. So like I mentioned, after a shower, I do like to pat dry so it doesn't irritate the skin when wiping. If you are worried about your towel, sometimes there could be black ink or anything that wasn't washed off on your towel. So I would recommend using a darker towel if you are worried about it. But I do believe that I cleaned it pretty well, so there should be no extra residue coming off on the towel. So I will just pat it lightly, make sure there is no water dripping, and make sure there is no like water glistening on the skin. Let me get dressed and then I'll get back with you guys. Okay, now that I'm out of the shower, now I'm going to show you how I put on the Aquaphor. Again, you put this on anytime you clean your tattoo, and then also too if it gets dry. You want to make sure that you don't oversaturate it though, because you don't want it to be too moist which will cause the tattoo to not heal properly, and it will allow it to take longer to scab, meaning longer to heal. So this is what it looks like if you get a big tub. It's a little hard, so if you might have to blow on it to make it easier to get on your hands or spread around. If anything, you just blow on it and it should be fine. So I usually just start in the middle and then work my way out, and then I kind of see if I need any more. Again, a little bit goes a long way. As you can see where I put it, it glistens a little bit. So I'll just need a little bit more to cover the bottom area. Okay, so that should be good. One thing I didn't mention in the shower is that because of the need to use non-scented soap, most of the time I just wash my whole body in the Dial Gold. I do that just because I don't want my scented body wash to drip down or get on the tattoo in any way, shape, or form. Just because you don't put the soap or rub the soap in that area doesn't mean that it can't get there. So I just want to make sure I don't irritate the tattoo. So I do most of the time just wash my whole body in the Dial Gold soap. Fortunately though, that 2-pack that I got came with 2 of these. It was only 79 cents at Walmart, so very affordable, very cheap. There's definitely no excuse to go down to Walmart and get this. They do sell these at the dollar store too, but I'm not sure if it's 1 pack like this or if it's the 2 that I got at Walmart. But obviously then it's either $1.25 for 1 or 2 for $2.50. Also too, Aquaphor is more on the expensive side, so if you're trying to save money, you can just get unscented lotion. Also too, it's important to not swim for about 2 weeks after a tattoo, and also try to limit sun exposure. Make sure you're wearing clothes. Make sure you're wearing anything to cover the area that you just had tattooed. So I also wanted to talk to you guys about the numbing cream that I used yesterday for my tattoo. Again, it's Numbing 520. It is a topical cream used for numbing. This one wasn't specifically for tattoos, but that's what I used it for. I did the 1 coat just on my scars, and then I did another coat all over my body, not all over my body, but all over my chest right before leaving to the tattoo appointment. My tattoo appointment was at 12, but we didn't actually start tattooing till 2 o'clock. So I was actually a little bit worried about how effective the numbing cream would be, since it was already 2 hours past my tattoo appointment start time. So I was a little bit worried about that, but surprisingly, the numbing cream actually worked really well. I didn't necessarily expect it to go this high up, so I didn't put numbing cream up in this area, but pretty much from here all the way to, I say, like about right here, was pretty painless, especially when he went right over the scar area, or right here to like the edge of my nipple. I didn't really feel it, and so I was very happy about that. I was worried that the needle going in and out of the scar tissue would be really painful, but the numbing cream definitely helped, so I definitely would recommend that. Some tattoo artists recommend their own product or have a specific one that they like, so I would definitely ask your tattoo artist which one he prefers, or if he will even allow you to use numbing cream. Some artists don't recommend it or don't want a tattoo once numbing cream is put on, because sometimes it can affect the texture of the skin or can affect the outcome of the tattoo itself. So I will be having 1 to 2 more sessions to shade the Medusa herself, and then I will be getting shading underneath the scars and then throughout my whole chest down the line. So I'll definitely make another video for you guys throughout that process as well. So far, I definitely like the tattoo, and just the Medusa herself with the outline. You can already tell that it's covering some of the scar areas. So I'm definitely happy about that. I can only imagine once it's shaded in how much more coverage you'll actually be able to see. But like right here, my scar starts right here. So just this much of the scar is already being covered. And then on this side, it's about this much. So I'm definitely excited about that. And also too, just having that tattoo in that area kind of distracts the eye. So these scars don't stand out as much. So I'm definitely excited about that. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And I'll see you guys soon with another video.